What makes somebody so attracted to this game and so good in it? Is it only really work for people who can abandon themselves to their imagination and get into this role of playing stuff? What kind of people does it appeal to, and what kind of people does it not appeal to?
David, I mean,
Well,
what's your view?
no, I actually have an answer to that, and John, correct me if you think I'm wrong. And that's, I think, links back to what you were saying, Peter. This was a game that was created in '74, and there's been a lot that changes now, and this is something that wasn't in the 2014, the current book, until the new books come out very soon, a session zero, where everybody who is going to play the game gets together and they're going to talk about the things that are going to be part of the game. The dungeon master will say things, and there will be like, hey, there might be something that might be triggering or upsetting, and players would be able to say, you know what, I'd rather you not do that because that would take me to an unpleasant place. And the dungeon master would either say, this is not the game for you, or the dungeon master, and I think this is probably more common, will alter the game for the people who are in the room, or find a happy middle ground to make sure that it is fun, it is inclusive, and everybody feels like they're part of something together.
Interesting.
So, up-leveling that a bit, I think what makes this game still appeal to us so much after so long has passed is that it is artisanal. And really, every group that gets to sit around the table gets to make their own story, right? And it's a story only they have to like. Like, it might not appeal to anybody else in the world, but you get a group to sit around the table. Each of them kind of has their creative input into it, and they get to have this custom experience just for them. And like, this is really different from a AAA video game, right? Baldur's Gate 3, which came out recently, an amazing video game. It is the story that the people who created the video game have laid out for you, and you can find your path through it. But, if in your story you want to play anthropomorphic vegetables, right? Like, that is nobody's gonna make a AAA video game about that. Well, maybe they might, I don't know. But like, you can have that experience. You can have whatever you want the game to be. And like, that power, that creative power, is something I think people, especially in our very digital age, like, tap into. And it's part of what's made the game so vital in the last 10 years, especially.